Now we join. And there we go. Uh-huh. Where was my steering? Ah. Is it full bobsleigh? Okay, we didn't have bobsleigh since a while. But does that mean that Granati is missing again an icy cup of the day? Is he not here today? Crazy. I think that I used to smooth the gamepad. Also having an ice map would have been very surprising, as we didn't really have any normal maps besides one dirt map. Otherwise we had 2 old cars and there was an ice right before, so that would have been crazy. Having 2 ice and 2 old car maps and only 1 other map. Yeah. Now we directly check out if there's anything special in the lines that could help. How low do you go here? We do anything special. Massa's playing, that's true. And there's this penalty, and you know what that means. Probably there will be a possibility that allows you to skip parts of that penalty. I don't really know how. I don't know. I won't try too much. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to make cars on, also my own car, because it helps a lot in comparing lines. Figure out what is faster, what is slower. Not far away from the AT. More whip. What? Aha. Okay. But this speed exit there is crazy. My ghost is gaining speed somewhere. I mean, yeah, I had a really good bobsleigh turn there. But that it is that important is quite surprising to me. It's around here. You can really see it. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been good speed now. Yeah, it's all about getting that better start that I often have. And then keeping that speed through this one part. Seems to be mega important. Maybe this one trick is important on this track that I never really used. And I drove Bobsleigh myself. Which is the counter steer at the exit. Huh. That's such an early PB that I drove. Such a random one. And it got one part as good as I never got it again. Okay, this is by far my fastest start. That's stupid. That's stupid. That is completely random. What the fuck? Like, look at my start. It's an easy div 1 if I get that speed. But what even did I do wrong? It makes no sense. I don't know, for me as a non-bobsleigh player, this feels just massively inconsistent and random. Because I would say that I was hitting this bobsleigh corner on all the runs. If it comes from beforehand, from this penalty, I don't know. Now I got it, but sadly not on a as good start. Yeah, time is soon over. Yeah, this penalty is also such a thing. I don't know. For me, it's just random. Like, just 100% random. Because with my old PP and with my new PP, also especially with my new PP, I hit everything the way I wanted. Everything was clean. It's already difficult to say how the heck did I have such a great run. It was a lot faster than my current PB. I mean, there's not more to get. Oh shit, I don't know if this run can even finish. Guys, I bet this run is not able to finish. Now I have the start that I wanted in the previous round. Oh. Oh. I didn't even see what was bad there. It's so stupid. Like, this is not a skill issue, this is just a know-how issue, or it's just fully random. Like, also, the thing is, there might be shenanigans with this off-road, as I said. Like, if you find something that you can do there, that can actually make the difference, I guess. Like I had almost... I had a slow point 4 like 10 minutes ago. That's so stupid. So what does a trick do? Yeah, of course there is a wiggle. Awesome. Sure. What is this lead? Ah. There shouldn't be more to see here. Uses action keys, nice. The funny thing is that they are doing the opposite of what I learned to do in the seeding. For me it looked like as if you want to slide over the penalty, like you want to have your car a bit sideways and slide. While they were actually straightening it out. I also thought that this would be the play, straightening the car out, but that didn't work. Yeah, I guess this is one of these bobsleigh maps where the first turn actually makes the big difference. I mean, I also saw that there was a big difference in this middle section for me personally. But I didn't know that I lost so much in the beginning, because I never had a single start that went that far ahead. Also yeah, I had this one start, but even that was not as crazy. Fucked up the last. But look at this. And I dropped to 5th. I was actually in front of them. Yeah. Oh scheiße. I drove wrong. Could have been really bad. Hello. Purple is also here, lol. Yeah, congrats. Very standard map kind of in Bobsleigh. Yeah, I don't know, the seeding was weird to me. I had a clean run after 3 minutes. And then I saw, okay, the start of that run was still bad. I could gain some time there. But at one point I always lost my lead, even though I drove clean. But now I figured out that my start was also always shit compared to the records at least. And yeah, during the seeding it was completely random to me what kind of pace I'm getting on this. Like, it's not too difficult to get clean runs, but I just couldn't understand what the heck happened to me with my gears. Please. New record, okay. Yeah, but now I drive it, like, probably I should have left and checked Atrik's run earlier. Maybe it would have helped. Because I improved now by over 2/10. Yeah, I improved by 2500s now. In the knockout, and usually I'm not doing that, but there is not much risky here on this map, so yeah. Yeah, Massa is probably also just annoyed of being Div2. But I mean, the map itself is not really an issue. But my seeding experience was also not the greatest. I had a good run, a clean one early on, and then I just cannot improve this anymore. Because I always randomly lose time or speed somewhere even though I'm hitting it clean. I just had different speed outcomes. And couldn't improve on a very old PB. I did improve it in the very end, but only by 500s. What was the Div1 cutoff time? Because I haven't checked it earlier. Why am I 20th as the start now? Would the point 10 be in? Why is purple twice? Just barely in. Oh my god. Okay, also now that it becomes a bit closer, out of complete randomness, I only try for 0.67. I have no idea what I did different or wrong in this run. Like, I drove a 0.10 earlier, that is half a second faster, and I mean, I haven't done anything different. But that is a big difference in position here, that's for sure. Interesting is that when I use the gear in this uphill after the penalty, then it sounds very, very bad, and it sounds as if I lost a lot of speed now with this gear change. But I didn't lose any position there. Why? Omasa is out. Yeah, I was a bit afraid because I definitely got it pretty shit. Yeah, that's only 0.80 and I understand that this is only an 80 and purple is also out. That's crazy that it makes such a difference. It must be because of the gears. Now I have speed apparently compared to the others. That was a bad winning time, 0.19. Hayom is also here, wow. Is this Div 1? Uh-huh. And one of the fast guys is out, NL Fear at Peace. high, I'm barely in. Die 2 DNFs, jawohl. Oh, 44.442. The guy right behind me has a 4 as 1000, so it's possible. Spielspaß, wo bist du? $44.463. Did you actually plan to make this map exactly that long? Like so many other maps. One of the many maps where you can definitely in rounds reach the 44.444 quite often. So someone definitely did do it, I'm pretty sure. Get all my first now. It's not good because after first place you usually get knocked out right after. Okay, thanks, someone is overtaking me. That's good. Oh yeah, I drove at point 13, but I felt like I had a bad start. Oh man. It is so unclear to me, like the feeling is missing on such a bobsleigh map. The feeling for how fast you are. It's only 500s and I'm first. What is this close round? Tomo is out, oh wow. Hello Erwan. I really wonder, is this gear now losing me speed or not? Because it definitely sounds bad. But I'm never dropping like a fly in the order. Yeah, it depends on, like, I don't know why this run, for example, was slower. Oh, lol. I guess he gave up. And it's a GG, but let's get a good time. Yes! A sub. Here we go. That would have won either way, I guess. Yeah, I think I would have done decent in Div 1 as well, but probably winning is impossible on such maps. Let's see if we can still catch Div 1 in the stream. still going.
We would never do that. True.
Again, Seafil far with his
Holy
legs.
guys, look, they're all with.
Let's see what times they are driving. It's really unfortunate that I didn't understand the lines in the seeding. It was basically only the start, but with that it was already impossible. What a snipe, holy shit. Okay, they are fast. Also, Richlik drive is 66, that is very fast. And the red position here is a 0.0. I only have beaten that now in my final run. So if every round looks like this, I would have been tough in Div 1 to stay in. But of course we haven't seen the other runs now. But Richlik with a 0.66 is of course strong. If he repeats that, then yeah, chanceless, because I also don't know how. It must come with this, there you see, in the start, he's gaining already. It must come with a wiggle or something, because the gear changed after the first bob is really strange. But yeah, seems like that Richlik is again on a good pace. Oh, isn't that super... Wow, how does he not jump there? I would expect that he gets airtime there. I think that Seafil has actually a bit more speed now. The time by Richlik is maybe not as good anymore. But still good enough. It will still be sub, that's for sure. 0.7, 0.8, 0.89. Yeah. Okay, GG. Yeah, I want to actually check what the cutoff is. I don't think that the cutoff is a 0.9. Like, yeah, no, never ever was it that difficult. Yeah, look, 0.9 is basically from 11th to 22nd. No, also, what did you need? You needed a 0.18. Yeah, I would have needed to improve by 1700s. I mean, I got that then rather quick, but yeah. Okay.